The Albanese government isn't ruling out fuel rationing, with experts warning the international oil market could hit a red zone in late July or early August. Government documents reveal Labor has a plan to cap how much fuel motorists can buy in a worst-case scenario.
The Energy Minister fronts up for his weekly update on the oil crisis and doesn't deny he has a drastic plan if things get worse.
Is the government going to rule out fuel rationing?
Look, we still don't regard that as being likely.
But says preparing for it is wise.
That's prudent. You know, this is a volatile world.
The International Energy Agency warns things will get worse unless the Iran war ends soon, as European summer travel season will increase demand on jet fuel.
We may be entering the red zone in July or August if we don't see that there are some improvements.
The Guardian has obtained Department of Energy documents under Freedom of Information, showing the Albanese government has considered a worst-case scenario with a rationing rule that imposes a maximum transaction value per vehicle per day.
The important thing for Australian motorists is to know not to panic. There's a lot of fuel on the market.
Australia now has 43 days of petrol, 38 days of diesel, up 2 on last week, but jet fuel has dropped down to 31 days.
Tonight, a further 48 cargo ships are on their way to Australia with 3.4 billion litres of fuel. Despite that, frustration is growing inside the government at the slow pace of negotiations to end the conflict and open the Strait of Hormuz.
I'm not going to provide a commentary on Donald Trump and other players. We want the war to end.
Let's go live to Josh Martin in Canberra now. Josh, good evening to you. Staying with politics for a bit, a new poll suggests federal parliament will look very different after the next election.
Good evening, Michael. Pauline Hanson would be the opposition leader in 2028 if this survey of more than 6,000 voters proves correct. The Redbridge seat-by-seat survey currently has One Nation on track to win 53 lower house electorates at the next election, plunging Labor close to minority government on 76 seats and wiping out the coalition, leaving it just 12. One Nation is also expected to shake up the Victorian state election in November. Both Anthony Albanese and Angus Taylor were in Melbourne today, revving up the party faithful. An emotional PM received a raucous ovation when he defended his controversial changes to the capital gains tax and negative gearing in a speech.
The truth is that the system isn't working.
Labor handed down a budget that was an absolute stinker.
Labor backbencher Jerome Laxale has broken ranks, saying more work does need to be done on the impact of the capital gains tax changes on small businesses.
All right, thank you, Josh. Josh Martin there.